This story begins many eons ago. I was a mere child at the age of, I don't remember, and I was browsing Yo-Yo Game Sandbox, because they had some cool games, you know, Super Smash Bros. Rumble, Super Mario Kart Racers, Super Mario Clash, things not related to Nintendo or the word super. It was all fun and innocent, until I found it. The game was bizarre, baffling, and seemed to have a strangely high amount of effort put into it. My memory blurred of it over time. I forgot its name, and Yo-Yo Sandbox closed down. Eventually, I even questioned whether or not it actually existed in the first place. But no, I haven't gone crazy yet. I found it. Nintendo Nightmare. Now listed under Nintendo Nightmare, because Nintendo is filled with copyright Nazis. Anyways, let's rip into this thing.
What in the name of spaghetti, Alfredo, and linguine?
Well then, first of all, why does Mario talk like an edgy preteen? Second of all, is that the best portrait of Princess Peach you could find? And third of all, why is there a talking pipe? Like, what? Ooh, a text scroll. How dramatic. Oh, yeah, right. Huh. So this is how I die. Well, let's get started, I guess. Running through this area is quite a trip. The sign says, please read this sign, but I don't know that's what reading a sign looks like, so I click all the buttons to try to read the sign even though I'm already reading the sign. All the while, everyone continues to babble on like middle schoolers. There are a lot of explosions everywhere, but these tiny mushroom guys are pretty cute. They pop into the ground when you step on them and then pop right back out. That's just neato. And now I'm in a castle? Oh look, more mushrooms.
Hello, how could this happen to me?
Ah, so shroobs are the invaders. I always liked those guys, so this is cool. And hey, to sweeten the deal a bit, once you're done grinding the shroobs into a bloody red paste, you can go all Kung Lao with their decapitated heads. Oops, whoopsie daisy, oops. These controls. They're pretty stiff and jagged, and there isn't much momentum either. I don't really know what I expected from a game like this, but I guess it's at least tolerable. For the most part. And then you're pitted up against an unbeatable giant shroob. It's like Mega Man X, except, not at all.
So did you realize it? Question mark. 2485XY weights whatever is the global speed of your shell. If
This Koopa is my spirit animal.
Damage.
Who is this mysterious figure? Oh Jesus, this game is throwing too much material at me at once. Okay, well, according to Ghetto Roblox Luigi, Bill Gates, yes, Bill Gates, sent a virus to Nintendo and screwed up all the graphics, which is why, you know, this is a thing. And I guess I'm the only one who can save the day. What could possibly go wrong? Wait, this game has an overworld? With a day-night cycle and a shop where you can buy items? Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, and a car. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're at the first world. Wait, like world? Like Mario 64-esque world with multiple missions and stuff? I'm back to being impressed again. Even Nintendo doesn't bother to do that half the time. This place is pretty much Bob-omb Battlefield, so I guess let's just go in this pipe. Okay, I got some paper. Well, actually me from 2 seconds ago, that's no piece of paper, it's a data backup. You see, the overworld is overtaken by this giant black sphere of glitchiness. and getting these backups shrinks it, allowing access to more areas. Going into the glitch takes you to this place. It's weird. Another interesting mechanic is that you can actually buy helpers to aid you in your missions. Come on, Koopa, let's get going. Oh. Okay, now let's get dead. The missions in the first world are pretty self-explanatory. There's a big Bob-omb here, but he's literally blind and jumps off a cliff when you reach him. Like, that's the joke. Huh. And then there's this level, where the game's lousy controls were about to give me a hernia. And then you run into Dust Man. Okay, wait, is that a gun? Also, there's a stealth mission and it sucks. At this point, the next world opens up, and you immediately get hit by a car. And then you get whisked away to a Phoenix Wright court case. Huh.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
Wait, what was that? And now I'm a tank. You know, this would be cool, except now I'm too big to enter pipes, so I'm kinda stuck in the overworld and have to kill myself. Game design. Game design. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this game is obviously pretty glitchy and odd, but things kinda get frustrating from here on out if you don't know what you're doing. Things are fine for the first bit of World 4. There are zombies and a giant tree. It's pretty neat. But then you get to where you have to fight this giant one-up guy, and he's all like, "You can't beat me, I'm invincible, seriously, don't even bother." After losing like 4 times without any progress, I just kinda assumed maybe I wasn't supposed to fight him yet. So I run around the world like a fool for longer than I care to admit until I realized how this fight actually works. You see these inexplicable cylinders? They're actually holding the floor up somehow. So you gotta trick him into blowing them up and downing himself. Honestly, it's a neat idea, and I'm probably just an idiot for not picking up on it. But, it's cryptic. Besides, you randomly turn into a Pikmin and do Pikmin stuff. And I love Pikmin, and this walk cycle is cute and stupid. Oh well, at least things are back on track. Oh, who am I kidding? Just cut to it. Yeah, okay, now I have to do the last 2 missions all over again because I didn't save. Neat! This is something you'll notice quickly. This game doesn't really understand how height works. The reason I got force pushed out of existence is because there's an enemy on a flying saucer directly above me, but it just thought it hit me, I guess. Okay. Getting on top of these saucers was cryptic and led to a bunch of bored wondering again, but I eventually figured it out. Plus, it looks like the shroobs took up space gardening. Did I mention this game doesn't understand height? The next level takes place in space. After getting launched through an asteroid field and disintegrating in Earth's atmosphere, you get to pilot an R-Wing. And hey, the controls aren't half bad, I guess. Well, whatever, you get to fight Andros. His regular attacks basically do nothing, but when you damage him, you take unavoidable damage. And then this happened.
No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
Well, after that, you get transported to a city in space, I think, where zombies and hallucinogen-related shenanigans abound. Plus, another legal trial with Darth Vader for some reason, who knows? And now we're at the final battle, going through the Death Egg, fighting through an army of stormtroopers with a small squad of all the various units you've unlocked. This does beg the question, though. Why is Bill Gates, of Microsoft, attacking with Nintendo, Sega, and Star Wars stuff? Shouldn't he be using, like, Master Chief or all those characters they jacked from Rare or something? Wait, what? Darth Vader was ghetto Roblox Luigi the whole time? And then Mario randomly gets killed off-screen by a worm. Okay, the end. of the first half.
What? What? No!
Yeah, to my astonishment, this game is only halfway done at this point, because now instead of a Mario game, you're playing Legend of Zelda instead. You got a sword, a shield, spin attack, the whole works. And you have to continue where Mario left off. The game works in dungeons now, like you'd expect, and you have to find 6 medals and their sages from here on out. Starting with dungeon number 1, Luigi's Mansion. Of course, the game is as glitchy as usual, but this part with the game mixes it up.
What happened?
But this part of the game mixes it up with puzzles, new items and mechanics, and a slew of cool boss fights. Like this first one is a giant boo, and you gotta blow it up with the bomb item you just found. Then you gotta jump up and slice all the mini boos that pop out. I only wish that the buttons were mapped out a bit better. This developer must think I'm some sort of Ripley's Believe It or Not wet dream. Things are a bit more straightforward from here on out, so I won't dwell on it too long. It's basically just hopping from dungeon to dungeon, getting cool stuff like a hook shot, Pokeballs, and a jetpack shield. Yes, really, it's actually kinda cool. I love it. None of them can top the hammer though. It's like a direct upgrade of the sword and obliterates everything. Things are going smoothly until you learn that it wasn't Bill Gates that attacked Nintendo, it was Dr. Eggman. Plus, apparently the bad guys are trying to clone Chuck Norris. Because why not? So after beating the final dungeon in a boss fight where you have to de-pants a Squirtle, the unthinkable happens. They actually did it. Chuck Norris is the final boss! Air horn sound effect! Give him a Big Mac laced with beard fertilizer, get him stuck in a time loop, and you win, game over. So that's it. In summary, would I recommend this game? Some of you may be surprised to hear this, but yes. Yes, I do. The developer may play it off like it's stupid on purpose, but I can't help but feel like this game is completely genuine in most regards. Sure, it may be glitchy and the controls are wonky, but that just creates even more hilarious situations to gawk over. It's like The Room or Birdemic. Grab some friends who don't know about it and enjoy the fireworks. If you're looking for more to do, there's even a true ending for getting all the backups, plus a bonus multiplayer mode. This game has lots of heart put into it and lots of laughs. It's an absolute spectacle that you have to see to believe. So go check it out, link in the description below. And Adrian, if you're watching this, you're my hero.